pixie dream girl ruins his life. I wanted to be like low-key jailbait. I wanted to be a fucking losing virgin. Tasty looking doctor, like overworked hag. I'm so fucking normal. Twink. You can kind of get it. Chaser. Activated by new ones. Pixie dream girl ruins his life. I wanted to be like low-key jailbait. I wanted to be a fucking losing virgin. Tasty looking doctor, like overworked hag. I'm so fucking normal. Twink. You can kind of get it. Chaser. Activated by new ones. Pixie dream girl ruins his life. I wanted to be like low-key jailbait. I wanted to be a fucking losing virgin. Tasty looking doctor, like overworked hag. I'm so fucking normal. Twink. You can kind of get it. Chaser. Activated by new ones. pixie dream girl ruins his life. I want to be like low-key jailbait. I want him to be a fucking losing virgin. Pasty looking doctor, like overworked hag. I'm so fucking normal. Ah. Hello, Hime. Good morning, good afternoon, good day, Hime. Apologies for everyone. Today, it was supposed to be the interview day for this little guy over here. But some of the things I set up, some of the things that I was working on last night, they stopped working this morning. But it happens. Yeah, he's a little shy. He's a little shy. And Shinix, thank you for one gifted. Thank you. Okay, gift. I got got. So I figured today instead we'll just do a little bit of light chatting. Just a little bit of chatting. Poor Pafu. It's okay. He's just shy. Yeah, performance anxiety. Maybe someday he'll feel a little more brave and he'll be able to. Thank you, Hero 94. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. He'll be fine. He'll be fine. Just walk it off. Sleep it off. Well, how is everybody doing today? How are you guys all doing today? Daylight savings just hit, didn't it? 림버스 시작하지 8젠데 너무 재밌어요. 재밌어요. 너무 기쁘네. Sleepy is always, yeah. You guys lost an hour of sleep, huh? God, me too, honestly. Because now I have to wake up 1 hour earlier. And I have to stream 1 hour earlier. No, my 1 hour of sleep! Can't wait till I see human versus cameo in reality. I saw that happen! The anime bait pivot t-shirts. That's crazy. That's crazy. Daylight savings messed up my sleep and I have a headache. No! It's okay.
The boss I've had for 9 years finally quit today. I'm so happy.
Let's go! Let's go! Oh!
Love you, you made the past 3 years much easier.
Oh, thank you.
Love. Underscore Heim Pat.
Underscore Heim love. Underscore Heim Pat. Let's fucking go! Manifesting the worst for your prick boss. Manifesting the absolute worst. I hope he like trips in the puddle and I don't know, catches HIV from it or something. But yeah, honestly, I think I probably prefer the winter time, the winter daylight savings time, because it means I get to wake up an hour later. At the same time, it's probably healthier for me. It means I'll have to forcibly fix my sleep schedule. HIV I don't know. I don't know how HIV is spread, okay? Like gay sex or something, okay? I hope he trips and falls over with his ass in the air, and then he gets pegged by someone who's HIV positive. Okay, there you go. Saygex. Yeah. My sleep schedule has been not the best. Let's just say I've been really stressed. And not just that, but for some reason it takes at least 2 hours for me to fall asleep. So I should probably start going to bed at like 1. Maybe like 1 or so. Gacha daily starting off an hour. Actually, it's the same for me, I think. Because the gacha dailies are dependent on, oh yeah, it's dependent on server time, which doesn't follow daylight savings, so I'm fine. Are you doom scrolling? I'm not even! Most of the time. Sometimes I'll read fanfics, sometimes I'll Google whatever... Something that I was reminded of. Like the other day, after watching Interstellar, I was thinking like, damn, let's look up the Wikipedia page for black holes. And I read it all even though I didn't understand any of it. Also, Dana, welcome to Himebito! Welcome! Welcome. Did you goon to it? What, the black hole? Interstellar? I will say, oh, you mean the fanfic? You mean the fics? No, black holes are so pretty. They're so gorgeous. I stare at the ceiling. I just lie there with my eyes closed and hope that I can fall asleep. The wiki rabbit hole is real. It really is. It really is. Thought you knew about black holes after making a shot. Well, what can I say? I am an appreciator. We tried counting nutzacks. I don't know, the counting sheep thing, that thing, or like counting whatever. It doesn't really work for me. I feel like after a while, I go like, wait, what was this again? Oh shit, I lost count. Okay, time to start from the beginning. And it just keeps my brain more awake. Try keeping your eyes open. Okay. Seems kind of counterproductive, but okay. If you say so. Yeah, one nutsack. Yeah, and if I think about all these nutsacks surrounding me, it's gonna make it harder for me to sleep, you know. And the hay fever is getting to me again. Yeah, that's how you know spring is finally here. When you get even more... How do I say this? Like your eyes get puffy and your sinuses are dying. My asthma is off the charts right now. Stuffy nose. Permanent stuffy nose, man. Yeah, yesterday I had a flare-up and then I just felt miserable. I was supposed to be recording stuff before I left. But no. I sound so congested. Sundress season. That's summer, isn't it? Well, I guess you can wear sundress in spring too. We try listening to science channels that talk about space and... I haven't. Maybe I should. But like for me, like whenever hearing, like if I'm listening to music or hearing a podcast before I sleep, I end up focusing on it way too much and I won't be able to sleep. I used to have to listen to music to fall asleep, but I realized it was just keeping me up even more. Early spring to color wet. Yeah, recently over here there was a cold spell. I think it was like the last cold spell of the year before spring sets in. God damn, it was cold. I can't stop yawning. I feel like, I don't know. Yawning is like when there's like something pressing at the back of your sinuses. Well, maybe that's why. I couldn't stop yawning the entire day yesterday, even though I slept like a normal amount. I got 7 hours. Not getting enough oxygen. Maybe I need a... This thing is you deliberately listen to nonsense or something? Oh, okay, so just put on a Hime stream. Just put on Hime stream. Easy. Yeah, just normal amount of 8 hours. Yeah. I mean, like 7, close enough. It's the closest to normal that I've gotten all week. Okay. You tried phase coffee? No, I don't. I mean, I have the shelf of phase coffee is still here, but it hasn't been touched since it arrived. It's sacred, okay? We can't touch it. C20? Carbon monoxide? No way, right? No way I'm about to fucking die, right? No. We have aren't there like alarms for that thing? Built in? I don't know. Yeah, this is actually I'm live streaming my death in real time. Hyperventilating. Some fire detectors have them. Yeah. Like it would go off, right? Maybe the first time. How many times have I died on stream? Like I can only remember the most recent one, the Walpurgis incident. Call Hopto. Stop it! Stop it! I slept, I think, a normal amount yesterday as well. 6 hours. Maybe 5.5. Depending on when I fell asleep. Get some sleep. I will. Later, I have a flight. So I'm gonna sleep on the flight. I actually still need to finish packing after this. So that's why originally today's stream was only gonna be like a short one, just something fun. I was gonna do a whole interview. I had the whole thing set up. Yeah, like I was setting up last night. There was a plugin for like Papu noises as well, like, and then it would show like the text on the screen and stuff. But it stopped working this morning. Oh, your voice acting got you tired. Actually, I ended up reading another one that someone recommended to me before. The guy I like isn't actually a guy or something. It's pretty recent. I think it's still pretty popular nowadays. The music store one. It's cute. It's cute. Oh, Yuri. You travel in idle incognito with a baseball cap, mask, and sunglasses. Okay, first of all, I can't wear sunglasses most of the time because I have glasses, like existing glasses. So it'll be like wearing two things at once. I do wear a mask on planes just out of precaution because I've gotten sick on them like way too many times. Baseball cap, it kind of messes up my hair, so I'm not gonna wear a cap. But I do wear like the whole sweatpants or jeans and hoodie, just comfy stuff for a flight. Look at the flight, thank you. Yeah, it's green. The guy I like wasn't the guy at all. Yeah, I think it's called that. It's really good. It is getting an adaptation soon, so I'm super excited. You know, there's clip-on sunglasses. Those are lame. I used to have a pair of clip-on 3D glasses that I would bring to the cinemas. Back when they still did 3D movies. I feel like no one does 3D movies anymore nowadays. Prescription sunglasses are away. Yeah, but like I don't need like my vision's already bad enough. You want me to fumble around in the darkness as well? Yesterday's stream got me to rewatch Bloom and Tea. Oh, cute! Yeah, no one watches 3D movies. I like in Disneyland how they have the show in 3D. I don't know if you guys have it there. It's like it should be like everywhere, right? The one where it's like Donald Duck gets fucking lost in Disney, a bunch of Disney worlds, whatever. And then they spray water at you, and then there's like the scent of apple pie and stuff. I like that one. I like that one. Don't forget to like. It's okay if you
Don't forget to like.
It's okay to forget.
To low effort clips.
In fact, please don't forget to unlike and unsubscribe. I'm joking. Smiles. Don't worry about Synchro. 4D. Yeah, I guess so. It is technically 4D, right? It is technically for the... for the... But I do like that one because of the I don't know, Donald Duck was always my favorite Disney character growing up. It was my comfort character according to my mom. I had this Donald Duck plushie from when I was a baby that I would like chew on all the time, and she would have to like wash it every day because of how like how grimy and sticky it got from me chewing it. Yeah, I like Donald. I don't know why. Pecking the Maybe that's why Donald. I'll never forget that one. God damn it. Yeah, it was Himebaby's chew toy. I really liked. Okay, my two comfort characters were Donald Duck and Nemo from Finding Nemo when I was smaller, when I was younger. I don't know why, but I had an almost like borderline obsession with Nemo, and I would get my parents to play the Finding Nemo movie over and over again, but only the first like 30 minutes when Nemo was a baby. When Nemo was still like a little baby fish. Because I was like, I didn't care about the whole Marlin journey to rescue his son or whatever. I only cared about Nemo. So I'd only ever get them to like make the movie up until the part where he gets kidnapped or whatever, part where he gets yoinked, and then I get them to like play it from the start again. Isn't he a baby the whole movie? Okay, but like my attention span could not last the whole movie. Okay, it like who gives a shit about Dory, about Marlin, whatever, man. Just play the part where he's in kindergarten again. So that's where he got the kidnapping thing. No, on the contrary, I think I got the kidnapping thing from my mom just like warning me about like horror stories about kids getting abducted, and like the amount of times and the details she would describe these stories in, and it just like sparked a morbid curiosity in me. So yeah, I used to roleplay getting kidnapped all the time when I was younger. Like I would tie my wrist with a scarf and lie in bed, because you know like how sometimes your parents have to put you down for nap time, right? But then, like, me during nap time, I couldn't fall asleep. So I, like, get a scarf and I tie my wrist up, and then I just, like, lie in bed and pretend I got kidnapped. And then, like, I'd be like... Somebody please come save me! I've talked about this before! I shake my head. And then, with Barbies... You know how usually you would like, or kids would play like, you know, getting married or living domestic life with their Barbies, right? No, me, I would strip them naked and string them up by their legs and and tie them up over a cup of hot water, and I'd be like, so Batman, what's your plan now? So is that how I finished? Yeah, probably. James Bond villain. Dr. Doofenshmirtz villain. Yeah, riddle me this! I can fix it all. Man, and then like, I thought like, you know, acting out these scenarios are pretty normal. I usually just played by myself because no one wanted to play kidnapping Barbies with me. Understandable. But then, a while after, I think it was like in middle school or high school or something, me and a friend were talking, and she wasn't really a close friend, but we were like trying to get to know each other better. And then like, we were talking about Barbie movies for some reason. I think it was like one of them. Something like that. And then I started going into detail about what I used to do to my Barbies, and then she never talked to me again after that. He may be a super villain. That is me. The hyperventilation works. Some soldiers usually get... Okay, interesting. Activates your vagus... Activate your vagus nerve. Understandable. maybe she was just not prepared to handle the it's better that she didn't get close to me, okay? Otherwise she wouldn't have been able to handle all the other baggage. You know, like that girl in elementary school who always wants to be the hostage when you play cops and robbers? I didn't really play on the playground, though, during recess time. I was one of those kids who always stuck around in the library. One, because of my asthma, it made it kind of hard to keep up with all these kids chasing each other around. I'd be winded after like a couple times. I fainted at school a couple times, and so they're like, okay, if she goes into the playground, someone has to keep an eye on her. Reading on the benches. Not even, because usually it's hot outside. Why would I go outside and like sweat when I could just stay indoors where the aircon is, as well as a plethora of undiscovered knowledge? Ugh, duh. Yeah, choice to go outside. I mean, it's like you're encouraged to go outside, but then because of my health problems, they're like, okay, yeah, understandable. We don't want a lawsuit on our hands. When I did go outside, though, it was usually to do something weird. Well, I talked about this person before, but I had a friend in junior school. She was like my token weird friend. She was my best friend up until she moved away for something else. And we would go around and pretend to be so many different things together, like warriors, cats, werewolves, witches, like making polyjuice potion. Yeah, we used to do the thing where we would take Yakult bottles after we finished Yakult, or like, you know, when our parents give us a Yakult bottle, we would finish the bottle and then go to the playground, go find a tree. There's this tree with really pungent leaves in front of the gate, and we would stick our arms through the gate and like dig around in the dirt for some of the leaves, put them in the Yakult bottle, and then mash them into a pulp, and then we call it polyjuice potion and drink it. Yummy leaf juice. Yummy leaf juice. Yeah, and you know how with polyjuice potion, you need to use like the hair or like the something off of the person that you're trying to become. So usually we would like pick like one of the teachers or one of the older students that like we had like mentors, like student mentors that would come and supervise us during recess, and we would like hang around her. One person would distract her, and the other person would like try and pluck like a hair off of their sweater, or we would sneak into the classroom during recess and try and look for any hairs that the teacher left behind, and then we would put it in the bottle and make polyjuice potion with it. The weird girl had her own weird... Yep. This friend was also the friend that introduced me to Pokemon cards. We would buy Pokemon cards, but like we had no idea how to play them, so we'd only collect them for like, you know, ooh, pretty purposes. And I wish I still had my collection, because I'm pretty sure it would be worth a lot of money right now. But yeah, that's like my only introduction to Pokemon when I was younger. Respectfully, still amazed you had friends, but you grew up in a different time. I mean, like, it's not that hard to make friends when you're a kid, right? Especially when they force you to like go outside and mingle and stuff. I don't know. And a lot of my friends were like, because it was like we go from the same kindergarten to the same primary school to the same high school, so we're kind of like stuck with the same people for our entire lives. So whatever friends you make in kindergarten kind of stick around. Forced interactions. Yeah, and kids are much better at making friends than adults. So it's the keeping friends that's the hard part. Especially when you guys go to different unis, or you're in different countries. Shared experiences too. Oh my god, yeah! You want to hear about some of the incidents at our school? the incidents. Did tell there was a janitor or like a groundskeeper at our junior school who got fired because he took a piss in the fish pond in front of everyone, like in front of a bunch of kids at recess at break time. Yeah, it was a really nice fish pond as well, and then they had to evacuate the fish and then get the entire thing drained. Did they get a good look? Yeah, a lot of kids saw. It was like the only thing that they would talk about. And then we had to have like emergency assemblies to talk about it after. Yeah, I think he was drunk or something. Yeah, that's wild. I remember a bunch of kids falling into that pond before. To be fair, the railings aren't very high. It's so easy for a kid to just like step over or like lean over a little too far. Yeah, and then we would make fun of anyone even before the incident. Like before the piss incident, if anyone had fallen into the pool, like the pond before, we would make fun of them. We'd be like, "Ew, he fell into the piss pond or like the pee pond. Ew," even though like that happened way before the guy pissed in it. Plus, school sounds pretty cool though. It's only a small one, maybe like 2 meters by 2 meters or something. But it was still enough to get kids to like reach over because they want to grab the fish or something. High school science teacher was caught embezzling school funds. Damn. I don't think anything serious like that happened in our school. It's just like mostly like kids doing dumb stuff or like I don't know. Oh, there was this area in my high school. It was on like the top floor. And it's an area where it's sealed off by a gate, but the only way you could get around it would be to climb over the ledge and climb yourself around the gate from the outside. And let me remind you, this is on like the 5th or 6th floor, okay? It's tall as shit. I don't know why, but my ass used to think it was a good idea to go climb over all the time. Like, during breaks, I would go eat lunch there. So, like, every single day, I could have fallen to my death, bro. I could have fucking fallen to my death. But, like, me, as an 11-year-old, I was like, woo, this is fun. Haha, wow, I love adrenaline. Woo! Become monkey, climb the wall. Yeah, maybe I should just climb the fence instead. Shake my head. She's been jumping for the beef since childhood. I have. But yeah. Therapy needs a free. They actually had like a therapist in our school. I saw her a lot. I saw her a lot. She was like my bestie by the time I graduated because I would use it as an excuse to skip school or skip classes that I didn't want to go to. You Nostradamus. What is Nostradamus? I guess sometimes foreshadowing. They failed to fix me. I mean, like, I feel like therapy, a lot of times, especially kids therapy, it's just like them giving you exercises and you telling them what they want to hear. And then the rest of the time is spent like gossiping or dicking around. Playing Monopoly and shit. I don't know, man. That was my experience. That was my experience. The school therapists need their own therapist? Probably. I feel like most therapists end up going to therapy themselves anyways. Fix you enough to become a VTuber. I think if they actually fixed me, I wouldn't have become a VTuber. That's the funniest thing, right? Because like, if they actually fixed me, then I wouldn't have to have spent so much so much of my free time on the internet, I would have been out doing normie things. Maybe I'd still be dancing in a crew or whatever. But instead, I turned to the internet. Did you get hit in school? No, I don't think that's legal anymore. Internet corruption. You know what's the funniest thing, actually? What's the funniest thing? Our school produces a lot of really, really talented people. A lot of really cool people who end up going on to do really cool stuff. Like, not even mentioning the 3 corpo VTubers that have come from my high school. There's a game that's been released recently. And it's gotten a lot of attention. I'm not gonna say which game, but there's a game that's been recently released, and I took one look at the trailer, and then I was like, wait, that's oomph. That's oomph. What the hell? Like they play the main one of the main characters, like voice acting and motion capture and everything. 3 including me. No, that's 4 including me. That's the crazy part. That's a crazy part. Yeah, that's so cool. And then I immediately went to their Instagram to check, and then they were posting about it, and then I was like, oh, what? It was pretty cool. It was pretty. How many students is this school? Let me count actually. 30. I can't fucking count. Hold on. Calculator. Calculator. Okay, it's like just over 1,000. Sorry, I can't. You're asking me to do mental maths? You're insane. Yeah, the whole school had 7 grades. So middle school and high school are kind of lumped in together, and there's around like just over 1,000, like around 200 per year-ish. Classmate VTuber would be crazy. The school's great. I can't count. Wait, hold on, I blow my nose. Steffi knows. Yeah, it wasn't like a big school. There's like, it's like 20 people a class or something. And then there were 8 classes in a year. Steffi knows. Try nasal irrigation. No, I'm scared. I don't want to stick water up my nose. I already hate it when water goes up my nose whenever I'm like showering or when I go into the pool. I just got 2,000. Ooh. Big schools. Yeah. You get brain amoebas. Huh, they would never survive up here. There's no brain cells for them to eat. Brain eating amoeba, I'm not scared of that shit. They got no food. They die in a week. Well. School I went to have 1 student, me. Were you homeschooled? Crawls back out covered in dust. Yeah. It's all the dust I inhaled. brain rot got me first. The brain rot. Oh god. Oh, I need to blow my nose again. Ugh. I'm dying! I'm dying! And it's all your fault! The fault lies with you! How you choose to be a VTuber in the first place? Honestly, I think it was just like, you know, the usual. Watching VTubers and thinking, oh my god, I want to do that too. Wow, they're so funny. I bet I could do that too. Oh my gosh, they're dancing and singing. I want to do that too. Yeah, I started off... I watched a bit of VTubers from 2019... ish. Like, He's Not I, obviously. I watched their videos back then. And then there were also some others that I would watch from here and there, but I wasn't really invested in them. I'd just be like, oh, that's funny. Next. And then around the end of 2020 was when I first started like actually watching streams instead of just watching clips and like keeping up with some of my faves. And then it was around then, actually, at the very end of 2020, there were a couple auditions open for some companies, and I was like, huh, you know what? Let's give it a try. So I recorded my audition. It was absolute trash. I will say the audition itself sucked, but the cover that I recorded for it, like, because I think they wanted us to demonstrate like singing ability. The cover that I recorded for it was pretty good. It was, for that time, probably the best vocal performance I could give. And I submitted it, and then I actually heard back. The company asked for an interview, and I was like, okay. And then right after that, not even a week after I got the email from them, I had a canon event. I had a canon event happen to me, and I just completely went off the grid for like a month or two. I ghosted everyone online, including the company. It's not that I forgot about it or anything. It's just that, like, you know, sometimes life gets overwhelming and you just can't stand being around or like online for a while, right? Is that company still around? Yeah, it's still around. The real ones remember what he was talking about. I mean, I've talked about it before, but my dad passed away during then, and I just clocked out for like a month or two. And after that, it was kind of too late to follow up. I felt bad for like essentially ghosting them, but at the same time, it was too embarrassing to just go by like, hey, so about that interview, yeah, sorry I couldn't make it. You still on for reschedule though? So I never got back to them, and I never applied there again because I was too embarrassed. But yeah, don't worry. After that, I started just doing stuff on my own, recording covers, and then I found out about Face Connect. Found out Face Connect after Gen 1's debut. Watched them around like summer of 2021. And then they opened up auditions for Gen 2. I was like, oh, bite slip. So I was still, yeah, it's still around. Of course it's still around. I'm not gonna name names, obviously. I don't think it's in good faith to. And especially because it gets clipped out of context a lot. So I don't want to talk about it. Is Face Connect still around? Nope, it's dead. I killed it. I murdered Sakano with my two bare hands. You're welcome. You're welcome. It's mine now. Face Connect is all mine now. HR takeover. You want to hear something funny, actually? Something that happened a couple days ago when I was still stressed out of my mind. So, I went to sleep, still pretty stressed, and then I woke up. Okay? I woke up, I checked my work account. There's like 10 DMs from Sakura. And immediately I go like, oh shit, I'm in trouble, aren't I? What did I do this time? What happened? What did I leak? What did I do? What did I say? I open the DMs, and then it's just Sakura going, hey, can you explain something? What is a twink? What is a twunk? I have no idea what these terms are. Can you explain? And I was like, of course you would ask me, right? Like who realistically, who else would you ask? Who else would you ask? Am I the designated twink expert? Yes, I am. Also, welcome, Nazo-chan! Nazo-Piko-chan! Thank you. Thank you for the raid. You tell me I gave him the full rundown with the chart and everything. You know the pyramid where there's like Twink, Hunk, and Bear, and then there's like Twinkish Hunk, bearish Twink, Twunk, etc. My boss ever asked me, was a Twink I may crash out? Yeah.
If my boss ever asked me, what is a twink, I may crash out.
I thought I was in trouble! Okay? I thought I was gonna get fired, I was gonna get a warning or something, or I was gonna get suspended, okay? Like... I thought I was in trouble! Did he tell you why he was suddenly curious? I don't think so. After I explained, he was just like, okay, cool. And then never brought it up again.
It's just a baby.
Only in phase, yep. How he reacted to the chart, he was just like, oh, I see. Thanks. Probably because my intro music. Do I even talk about twinks in my intro? He doesn't even watch me, okay? Listen, he's not even around most of the time. He's out buying cigarettes, or well, out buying cigarettes for other non-phase connect talents. Just gave him the twigs. Oh, I'm sure he did. Link. I told Clara about this before stream started yesterday. I was like, you'll never believe what Sakura just asked me. But yeah, insane DM to get from your boss. That was super chang non-face. Yeah. Shake my head. Where's my 100 Canadian dollars, huh? Huh? Sakura, after everything I've done for you? You says Discord nickname. You can do that? I thought only like people with mod can do that. Or whatever. Yesterday's stream was wild. I want to do more. I want to do more of those read-alongs. It was fun. Dude, I never get to voice act like something like that, so... But, speaking of voice acting, I actually, like, not even that I'm looking to, like, get any roles in a game or a show or whatever, but I kind of wanted to try making a demo reel. And I was thinking, oh, that'd be a fun idea to do with you guys, because then, like... I have no idea how to even start with something like that. Someone mentioned it to me before. They were like, "Oh, you should consider trying making a demo reel, even if it's just for fun." And I was like, "Ooh, that sounds like a good idea." Also, serious kitten, thank you for 5 gifted. Now you're my kitten. Yeah, like, cause you have to come up with like a script and like scenarios for like different characters. But I don't know, like, what characters fit me best, so, like, you guys can give me some advice on that. I don't know, maybe after I get back and I have my setup again, I can do a proper recording, or, like, a proper... We can do a stream, like, writing a script and voicing the lines and doing everything. Royal character. Yeah, I like doing Farina impression. but then I want to show, like, a voice reel is to be able to show your range, right? So I need to come up with a bunch of other characters to be able to show that off. Yeah, thank you for the 5 gifted. And now you're my kitten too. It's impossible to get. Yeah, I mean, like, for voice acting, a lot of people are like contracted by agencies, so it's like the agencies help them get the jobs, compared to, like, you know, if you're doing it as an indie or if you're just freelancing, right? And I do have a few friends who are like professional voice actors that I want to ask. I always want to ask for advice, but like I have nothing to show them. I don't have anything to show for like my ability or anything to really ask advice on. So maybe after I do the demo reel, after I get my demo reel done, I'll go like, hey, do you think this is good? Do you think this is good? Show me Yuri stream. No! You've done some voice acting. Yeah, but the thing is, like, that's live, right? I want to do a reel to be able to, like, have my best
Yuri stream.
Like my best take, right? Do you no? My vote goes to deep voice Hime. Deep voice Hime.
What? Himebito?
My vote goes to deep voice Hime. For reasons.
Yeah. What's up, baby girl? More studio voice acting. I think if I was going to record a proper demo reel, I'd do it in a studio. I know, do you guys know, shit, what's her name? Amberly Connors, the actual voice actor for Farina. She has a kind of like studio package service where they will help you produce the entire demo reel from scratch. So like they'll have a consultation with you, get a feel for like the characters that you're good at, and your range, and then they'll write a script for you. They'll get you to record at their studio, and then they'll mix it for you and everything. It's really cool. It's really cool. It's also like freaking $4,000, I think. But it's cool. It's cool. I don't know.
Stripped club. Straight up.
If you get into a gacha game though, your through your demo reel, I install pull for your character day one. I don't know, man. I know a lot of like smaller gacha games have been hiring VTubers lately, or not even necessarily smaller. Like they've been open to like voice actors that don't use their real name or real identity. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, 4K is a lot, but again, it's like studio professional, like industry standard stuff, right? And of course, if you're actually like looking to be serious, then you would probably need something similar. Like, you need to do all that yourself, or you need to hire people to do it for you.
The mainstream has been dominated by the well-established actors, but I think there have been newer ones breaking the mold recently.
There definitely have been. Like, voice acting in general is kind of hard. It's like any creative field, right? Or any like talent-based field. It's hard to make it, but like once you start breaking into that circle, like with more and more projects coming up that need voicing, there are more and more opportunities everywhere. The only thing that's only like a little concerning is like, you know, how AI might be taking over that soon. Me personally, I like to hear like actual voices. AI voices sound a little uncanny to me. Like there's that one time we made an AI Sakuna. The time I think Jelly made an AI Sakuna just so she could hear him like say nice things about her. Like saying you're doing good, Jelly, or something. Yeah, it sounds a little off. Doesn't really have that human touch. So yeah, that happened. I wish I still had that. I wish I still had the Sakura AI so I can make it say all sorts of things. This is so funny. And I've seen the AI Tenma model. I think like I heard it. I was like, okay, this kind of sounds like Tenma a little bit, but at the same time, like it's so off. It's so uncanny. Then she killed the AI song. You know what? It's for the best. That is for the best. Yeah, it's good for a joke, but yeah. And I think voice acting really makes a difference in like it's like a difference that you don't really notice until it's not there when you play a game that's not voiced. And you're like, huh, why am I not into this story at all, man? This story fucking sucks. Is there human AI? There is, but it doesn't really sound like me, in my opinion. I think my voice is a little hard to get, like, the cadence of, because I personally think I speak in a very melodic way, where I shift, like, tones, and I shift, like, pitches a lot. I go, like, right? And there's also, like, my accent. I don't even know what kind of... the international school accent, okay? A good bit of acting. It really can. It really can. Himebito. Yeah, it's really hard to get my voice accurate in an AI. I tried doing it before, like making a TTS of my voice, but it just didn't sound like me at all. Yeah, there's also like covers of like AI VTuber voices or like AI singers. Some of them they could pass. But for me, I don't think it sounds like me at all. I don't think it sounds like me. So it's just strange to hear. I'm a Singaporean auntie. Ayya, what you doing, ah? I can't carry that Chinese nerf. Nope. Nope. I am, as you said, not built different, but built incorrectly. Dragon Ball Z AI covers are. I've never seen one of those. I've never seen that. What the fuck? A Dragon Ball AI covers? It's crazy. Hiya. She just like me for yeah. Have you guys seen that one TwoSet video where they it was like what? Asian mom ASMR for 4 hours to keep you company while you study or something. And it's just like coming into your room at random times, sliding you a plate of fruit, and it's like cooking in the kitchen with the TV blaring. Man, I missed them. I thought TwoSet was gonna reincarnate. Like, they fucking graduated. I thought they were gonna reincarnate as like, I don't know, a bigger project or whatever. I don't think I've heard anything from them since they stopped. It's just like a Hema stream then. Maybe I should do that. Maybe I should do that. Random cancel character. Yeah, this is random starts singing along. It's unfortunate. Part of me was hoping that they would reincarnate to become VTubers. That seems like the path for a lot of flesh streamers nowadays, anyways, or like flesh tubers. I was kind of hoping they reincarnate as as VTubers. Fleshies. But I do miss watching their videos a lot. I think especially because like they were Australian as well. It gave me something to really relate to, even though I don't play violin. I had enough piano and music theory knowledge to understand the jokes. So I know they graduated. Yeah, they stopped making content as TwoSet sometime last year, I think. Don't remember. Still cool moment. Maybe they reincarnated into their Oshi's child or whatever. Oh yeah, speaking of piano, recently the MIDI piano that I used to do like composing and stuff like fucking died. It's it breathed its last breath a couple weeks ago. And so I've been using a substitute, a smaller kind of MIDI pad instead. But recently I ordered 88 key. I think I ordered an 88 key keyboard to replace it, which is weird because my previous one was only like 40 something. I was thinking it's 41 or something. But yeah, rest in peace MIDI keyboard. You served me well. I recently ordered an 88 key one, which is substantially bigger. So maybe I'll be actually able to play like full songs on it. And I want to do some piano streams or piano karaokes. How to die? I don't know, man. Like, I haven't even been like... Okay, I was gonna say I haven't even been treating it badly, but at the same time, I remember whenever I get frustrated, like, I play a chord and I missed a note or something, I would just like go like, BAM! Because it's normal to do that on a normal piano, okay? But like, I guess like on a MIDI keyboard, it's a little more prone to breaking. How was it? I got it in the start of 2023, I think. It lived 2 years. Weighted keys version. I'm pretty sure the one I got should be weighted. So I don't know. Hopefully it arrives. Hold on, I need to blow my nose. Ugh. Stuffy nose. Hopefully it'll arrive sometime. I think it'll probably arrive when I'm still out of the country. So by the time I get back, I will have a new pristine 88 key piano to to smash my fist into. It's gonna be a chunker key. It's not too chunky. It's still MIDI after all. A smart girlfriend will beat the shit out of you, MIDI keyboard. Me trying to practice my recital song and breaking down ASMR. She got pedals and everything. Yeah, there's pedals included. I've also heard pedals, like foot pedals, are actually a really good alternative to like what's it called? A Stream Deck. You know, the thing that you might need to switch toggles or like press hotkeys. I've seen people use like foot pedals as an alternative, and especially if you need to keep your hands like, you know, if your hands are busy. So you're doing a hand cam and you want to switch expressions without pressing a button, then you can use a foot pedal. It's pretty cool. Am I getting a drum kit? Okay, for someone who does so much music, I have like no sense of hand. I have no sense of hand-eye coordination when it comes to drum kits. I can't. I've tried playing drums before, like actual drums. I can map them no problem with like FL Studio, okay? I can map them no problem with a MIDI. But actually playing them, it's like my arms just like my hands are not connected to my brain anymore, and I have no idea what the fuck is happening. If you bust a nut in a ghost, does it count as a headshot? Headshot. I just become part of them. I wonder. But yeah, I cannot play drums. I've tried, and it just my brain cannot comprehend how to move two parts of my body differently to different rhythms or like to different patterns. Yeah, hand-eye coordination somewhere else. I don't know. The thing is, like, piano, guitar, that comes naturally. But like drums, it's so counterintuitive for me for some reason. I don't know how. I don't know how people do it. Lots of free voice actor advice online. Sorry, D. Bradley Baker. I want to be a voice actor.com. Also, oh, Kristen Freeman. Yeah, there are a lot of like master classes that you can take. I might go check out. It's just lots and lots of practice. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try learning it like properly someday. But I don't know. It makes me feel so frustrated with my hands that I want to punch a hole through the drum. My brain is not wired for this. My last brain cell struggles so hard with things like that. I'm playing Dramania in the arcades. I've never played that. I have played Guitar Hero though. For some reason, Guitar Hero is also really hard for my brain to comprehend, even though I actually do play guitar. That's the thing. Like I can play guitar, but I can't play Guitar Hero. I think it's a combination of like being used to playing normal guitar and being used to playing normal rhythm games. That makes it hard for me. Like, what do you mean I have to strum? What do you mean I have to strum? What do you mean I can't just press the keys? What do you mean I can't just press the buttons when they appear, man? Yeah, I saw a clip of this guy playing Through the Fire and Flames on 2x speed, and like he's been trying to do it for like 2 years, and he finally got it down. That's crazy. So I hear Rock Band. I've only ever tried Guitar Hero. Offset the timing, maybe. I don't know. It depends on the maps, I guess. Yeah, absolute Chad. Imagine not playing the bagpipes. It's like a soldier not being able to play Call of Duty. I mean, if there are any soldiers in chat that can advise, are you good at are soldiers good at FPS? I imagine it's also a different skill set because you're aiming with a mouse versus aiming or a controller versus aiming with like an actual gun, right? Depends. Maybe. There's a drum kit for Guitar Hero? Dang. Or like what about the arcade versions where you hold like the actual gun to aim? Maybe people are good at that. You need a BF to play the bag, though? What does that mean? To play the bagpipes? Why do you need a boyfriend to play the bagpipes? What? I'm so confused. What? Playing FPS with controller. Ha. He doesn't know I got to diamond in early Overwatch playing Symmetra on PS4. Yeah, true story. Back when Symmetra was still like one of those auto lock characters. The beam would auto lock. I was one of those. Overwatch isn't a real game. It was a real game. I don't know what's happened to it now, but it was a real game back in my day. Microwave to diamond. Dude, unironically, it was actually pretty easy. Because, like, people don't usually expect you to play Symmetra. Especially since she was support back then, and the best thing she had going for her were, like, the turret bridge. Or making fucking, making Farah blow herself up with a shield. His favorite game. I mean, I'll do it for her. I'll do it for her. We got all the e-kittens. I don't think I actually ever met another, like, throughout my entire time playing comp, I never met another girl on VC. Especially not on controller. Especially not on console. So yeah. Yeah, console comp was a whole different story, okay? It's a whole different genre of game, I feel like. Oh, thank you. What about your PRS, Hime? You know, the one that I played on my debut, it's not actually my PRS. It's not my guitar. I borrowed it. Because my guitar was still stuck in fucking limbo from customs. The elusive mythical gamer girl. I will say I kind of sounded like a prepubescent boy back then. I kind of sounded like a prepubescent boy. Because I played that game when it first launched, okay? So it was kind of hard to tell, especially with my accent. It was kind of hard to tell for most people. You meant for a FUT Proj. A FUTA project? You're making a futa project? Bro. It's crazy. Which anime character do I hate? What, am I gonna like hate fuck them with my futa cock or something? Oh, future! Okay. What anime character do I hate? Can't really think of any particular. What proof do you have of not being a young boy? Huh, got me there. You've never seen me in the girls' bathroom, have you? Future, futa, what's the difference? sounds close enough. Sounds close enough. I don't know. Anime character that I hate. I'm trying to think of like what anime I've seen recently, but I can't really remember. Minato. Okay. Real controversial opinion here, right? Real hot take here. I didn't really get the Minato hate in My Hero Academia. Like, okay, sure, he's fucking annoying. Okay, sure, he perved on girls. The entire comic has girls being perved on by like everyone. Okay, it's not just a Minato thing. Like, it's not even he's not even that bad, dude. It's only because he's ugly that people hate him. If he was an 𝐃𝐽𝐻 kind of character, if he was drawn as an 𝐃𝐽𝐻, people wouldn't hate him. People wouldn't fucking hate him. I'm just saying, like, they'll be like, oh, it's like that one fucking meme where it's like a hot guy comes up to a lady in the office, and then they're like flirting, and then the ugly guy comes along, and then she's like, hello, HR? It's like that, okay? Yeah, for a token perv character, he's not that bad. Like, he doesn't... He's not actually, like, you know, a grapist or anything. I mean, he is a grape boy, but... Yeah. That's all I have to say. Like, you guys, My Hero Academia fans, y'all are fucking weak. Y'all will not survive in the real world. I'm just saying. You know, it is kind of like Zenitsu for me. I actually quite liked Zenitsu when I first read Kimetsu no Yaiba. I don't know why. It's probably because I like pathetic men. I like pathetic men, so I like Zenitsu when I first read it. Minato's human nerf. No way, I'm cuter. You know, the average Boku no Hero fan is like, yeah, I used to call it Boku no Hero, and then people were like, what the fuck are you talking about? It's My Hero Academia. Finding new Unk awakenings recently? Not really. No one quite like that Chinese doctor that does it for me. Damn it. But again, anime characters that I hate. Oh, I will say I did get kind of pissed off watching Solo Leveling. The main character kind of pissed me off at times. I think that's just the Solo Leveling. That's just a Solo Leveling experience, right? You just like go like, okay, when will this madness stop? Why? Because I think he was cutest when he was built kind of like a twunk. Like when he started getting a little buff, but then they completely skipped over that. It was like it was there for like one episode, and then he continued on getting buffer and stronger. I was like, okay, man, never mind. I don't know what Solo Leveling is worth it. I mean, if you like power scaling anime, like power scaling shonen kind of stuff. For me, Solo Leveling, the webcomic, was a big part of, like, me starting to get into manga and stuff. So it kind of it does have a special place in my heart. But yeah. Sister Leveling. I did like him and his sister. I wanted them to fuck so bad, man. Man. 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴. Dude, 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 is so cool. He also voices one of my favorite characters in Zenless Zone Zero. He voices Lighter, so cool. The aura that guy has. Not surprised. Wait, of course you wouldn't be surprised. Of course, dude. Incest only stream. No outcest, please. If incest is within the family, is outcest just like... But then that would defeat the cest part of it. Yeah, Lighter. I really like Lighter. I heard he's getting a rerun in the Nyx banner. Sorry, no, the Nyx patch. So when Vivian and Hugo come out, it's good. I can finally drag him home. My voice is Luke. Luke is really cool as well. He only voices like super cool characters. I swear, it's so cool. Hey, give me a second. Well, Davey from Limbus, hey, you underestimate how much I want to see... how much I want to see Sinclair get obliterated by that Twink, okay? It's in the source material. It's in the source material, okay? I love Damien. Blue man. Urgh. Doesn't 𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴 also voice... Does he? I've never seen the English dub for Kimetsu. Yeah, Astra and Eve. I love them! I love Eve's song as well, her EP. Because Astra appears in it. Folklore trailer dropped. It's about as good. Yep. I can imagine. I can imagine. I haven't played Zenless in months. I actually... Yeah, I started playing it on release. And then I got bored after tingyi. After tingyi's banner. And then I recently picked it up again in January-ish. It's so peak. It's so peak. It's so peak. Kiss Ixis. That's actually one thing that I always saw but never actually watched. I know, like, I knew of it. I knew it exists, but I never actually watched it. So yeah. We're too busy with Monster Hunter. Many such cases. Many such cases. Fake anime fan. I don't even consider myself an anime fan anymore. Maybe when I was younger, when I was first starting to get into weeb stuff. Sure. It's literally made for me. I like it. It's I call it MiHoYo's first Souls-like. Lovingly, I call it that. Yeah. You probably like it. I would, wouldn't I? I would. Consider myself a veteran anime fan. I don't know. I started off... The funniest thing is I only started off like watching anime because of... Oh god, how do I explain this? Okay, so... I was into Homestuck, right? I was into Homestuck when I was younger, right? And I got so into it that I made an Instagram account to roleplay these Homestuck characters that I liked. And I yeah, that was my 7th grade summer. I don't know about you, but they had this thing called Hetastuck. It was like a whole there was a whole Hetastuck thing going on where you would see like Homestuck characters with characters from another show called Hetalia, right? And then because of that, I got interested. I was like, huh, Hetalia, what's that? And then I watched Hetalia and the rest was history. Anyone asking what Homestuck is? Don't worry about it. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't even fucking worry about it. combo I wasn't expecting. On the contrary, it was pretty like normal for something like that.
The baby.
For fandoms to like do crossovers, like the Super Hulock kind of thing. It just so happened that Homestuck was the big thing at the time. Wish I could pay to forget about my Homestuck phase. Oh, not me though. I'll tell you some stuff about my Homestuck experience. When I was this was in year 7, so 7th grade or 6th grade technically. I got into Homestuck, right? And I was so obnoxious about it. I would like I would like beg my friends to read it, and they'd be like, "Ew, no, that's weird." And then I would only listen to like Homestuck versions of songs. Like the only version of Fergalicious I know is the Homestuck version. It's Carcalicious. Okay, that's the only version I can sing. Like I can recall from heart that I can recite to you. Okay, Carcalicious definition makes Terezi loco. She wants to know the secrets that she can't see in my photo. You know. And I was so fucking annoying about it. And one day at my school, kids basically had to wear school uniform up until 12th grade. So up until year 12, everyone was only allowed to wear their school uniforms. I saw this year 12 or 13, I don't know, like this older student. I saw him with a Terezi shirt, you know, like with the symbol for, what was it, Libra, I think? Libra with the color, with her signature color. You know, it's actually kind of VTuber coded if you think about it. But I saw this guy wear a shirt with, like, it's so subtle you wouldn't know that it's Homestuck. But it's because I was so into it. I knew that color. I knew that shade of teal. Okay, like I saw that. I was like, no fucking way. There's another kid who reads Homestuck here. Of course, I never approached them. Like I was just a shy little kid. I wouldn't dream of doing that. But like, just the knowledge that someone out there, someone else, also liked. Or also was into the same kind of things that I was into, and that it wasn't actually that weird. That actually like gave me so much of a relief. Knowing about the shade of teal. No, it's a very distinct shade of teal, okay? Ugh. Yeah. Also, to those asking, I'm not gonna do a read-along because it's way too fucking long. You can read it yourself, or, I don't know, ask Tenma to do one. But, yeah. Homestuck was also, I think, the first fandom that I saw porn of. I think it was the first fandom that I ever saw R18 fan art of. And I thought, like, you know, how do I describe this? Okay, they call having sex in Homestuck filling pails or like buckets, okay? Filling buckets, right? I thought that was normal. I thought like that's how normal people, like people in everyday life, describe it as, right? Because how else the fuck would I know better? We barely even had sex ed back then, okay? So, imagine the kind of imagine the feeling that I had when I described the act of sex as filling buckets to my friends. When we were talking about it, we were talking about. I don't even know why we were talking about it. It's probably because like we watched some movie and there was like a steamy makeout scene, and I was like, ha, I bet they're gonna go fill buckets after this. And then everyone just turns to look at me like.
What the fuck do you mean? You can't do this. You can't do this.
Confused face.
You have nothing to be confused about, okay? I don't want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Also, he was using the bullshit rock tag. Maybe, but no. I was too scared. Too shy. Well, that's one story from my Homestuck phase, which I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it again. Oh, another story though. This was like a year after my Homestuck phase. This was my Hetalia phase. Okay, it was after I got into Hetalia. I was still quite into the whole roleplay thing. And back then, it was really popular. Or I don't know about you guys. I don't know how popular it was with you guys, but like on the internet, it was like a trend to make a Facebook page and use the Facebook page to roleplay or like post content about the game, post memes and stuff. And then the names would always be something like super long and convoluted. Like I remember having Harry Potter ones with like a quote, or like the Hunger Games ones with like a quote as the name of the page, going like Peter's bread store that he got beat up in front of or something. Like it was really common back then to have some sort of like joke as the name. And I used to do it for Harry Potter, for Hunger Games, and then I made my own OCs for it. But then there came a time where there were a lot of Hetalia pages going around. And so before I made one, I tried interacting with some of them to kind of see like how it would turn out and stuff. So after interacting with a bunch of them, I ended up starting a kind of like romance roleplay with a character. His name was fuck, I can't remember his actual name, but it was South Italy. It was based off of South Italy, the character from Hetalia. And he was kind of a tsin. He was kind of mean and kind of a tsundere.
The best part is that trolls don't do that. They literally fill buckets and then the bucket is taken to the mother grub.
And then I would roleplay like a romantic scenario with him, but it wasn't as another Hetalia character. It was with my real life account, with my real life name, and my real life picture. The Facebook account that my mom made for me. I was using that to ERP. I can't do this. And then after a while, the page stopped responding, okay? After a while, the page stopped responding to me, and I got really upset. I was like, "What? We were having so much fun. What happened?" And then I find out that my mom had saw the whole thing and thought I was getting groomed. So she sent a DM. She sent a message to the page, like basically telling them off and berating them for like trying to seduce a 12-year-old. And so they got really scared and like completely left they abandoned the page. And then after I got home from school that day, I got my ass beat. She confronted me. She was like, "What are you doing online? I should have never made a Facebook for you." Blah, 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 blah. And she took away my phone for like a week. It's so embarrassing. I can't believe she saw the entire thread. To be fair, it was a public thread, but Yeah, I mean, like, I understand why she did it. Honestly, I would be. I think it was a good thing that she did. She was just trying to protect me, especially since I've gotten myself in similar situations over the years, talking to random people on the internet and then getting my ass beat for it. The funniest thing is, I don't think the other person was even like an adult either. I think they were also probably like a teenager, maybe like slightly older. Just from like the way they would talk and like the things they would say when they were out of character, like talking about school and stuff. So it's like, yeah. I think you weren't into. That's the thing. I was into Minecraft though. I did love playing Minecraft with my cousins and my brother. We had like servers that we would play together on with our iPad minis. And then I remember them getting really pissed because I tried to build a lava pool and I actually burned down like half the world. I burned down half the realm. Yeah. Oh, that makes sense now. You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. I didn't actually watch any Minecraft YouTubers though. Maybe like DanTDM, but only from proxy because my brother watched it. And then those Minecraft parody songs. That's like the extent of like me watching Minecraft YouTubers. Me and Clara need to exchange grooming stories. Oh god. Oh god. When I was a kid, I was so into FNAF, I kept reciting the whole lore to everyone I know. Oh, that's the thing. That was me with Homestuck. That was me with Homestuck and Atelier and every other single media that I got into. I was also really into sports anime for a while. Kuroko no Basket and Haikyuu. I was really into those. And I kept like nagging my friends to watch it. And with Kuroko no Basket and Haikyuu, it actually succeeded. I got like my entire class into both of those, and it was really fun because then we would roleplay. We would like LARP as different characters and pretend to play basketball like them or like volleyball like them, even though like I was so shit at basketball. I was so shit at it. But and then we would assign characters to each person depending on like who they reminded each other of. For me, apparently I reminded people of 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐚 the most. The yellow hair one. The perfect copy. Because back then I was still a really bubbly and like really, I was like, you know, in my 𝐼𝐶D random phase. I was a theater kid. The class-wide RP. Yeah, for me, I was 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬 Ryota and yeah. He was also my favorite character, so it was probably because of that. I was like, okay, everyone back off. I'm 𝐃𝐨𝐧𝐬. No, I'm Kin. I'm Kin, okay? No doubles. No doubles. Next door here tries cosplay. That's around the time I actually started trying cosplay as well. My first cosplay was Gumi. The Camellia Gumi from Vocaloid. The one with the white dress and, like some, the fedora or something. That was my very first cosplay. It actually wasn't that bad, I think. Because I didn't wear it out. I only wear it at home. I got home from school and I would change into my Gumi cosplay and put on the wig and then I just like go about my day with the cosplay on. There's a picture of me actually at my cousin's birthday party with the cosplay on. But then like no, like there's no reason to wear it. I just wore it because I felt like it. I don't fucking know why. First, 803 wasn't even a thing back then, I think. The fanfiction.net was where it was at. I only discovered 803 like I think when I was in year 9 or something. Didn't you have a cosplay route? Yeah, that was when I met we called her Jessica, okay? Like on stream we called her Jessica before. When I was talking about Jessica, she was a real bitch. Yeah, I only met her because I started cosplaying. She went to a different school, but it was still in like the same group of international schools, so we would like talk about stuff, talk about like Vocaloid and going to cons together. The first time I went to a con was with her as well, and it wasn't that bad. I was cosplaying, I think, Belarus from Hitalia, and she was cosplaying Zoe from Attack on Titan. And it was nice, but then she was such a two-faced bitch. She was such a two-faced bitch the entire time. Like right after we got back from the con, apparently she was talking shit about my cosplay. I'm like, what do you expect, dude? This is my first time ever cosplaying, dude. It's the first time I've ever put on a wig and done my own makeup like that. And then yeah, after that, it just became like this whole like catty, two-faced, sort of friendship, group friendship like that. Ugh, I think Jessica's somewhere ditched these days. You know what? Maybe I should go check on her. I want to check on her and I want to see if she's into VTubers. That'd be so funny. That'd be so fucking funny if she's cosplaying VTubers nowadays. Shall I an Arla streamer now? I hope not. She's ugly as fuck. Sorry. Sorry. You're prettier. I don't know. I mean, she was like conventionally attractive, but like, you know how like sometimes someone can be attractive, but they have such an ugly personality that it makes you unable to see them as anything but ugly. That's kind of how I felt about her. Okay. Imagine that was her Oshi. Yeah, Jessica, if you're reading this, kill yourself. She cosplays me. I don't want someone ugly cosplaying me. Thank you very much. Sorry, I'm still salty about it because that was like one of my core formative memories. I think that was the first time that I'd experienced someone that I looked up to and someone that I trusted betraying me like that. Like that absolutely destroyed me for like a couple weeks, and then I got pissed and I got petty. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. Like it there was no reason you had to be that much of a bitch to like someone younger than you. Okay, you're supposed to be like an older sister, kind of like nurturing kind of role, right? Like, come on, man.
What?
I
yeah.
had to operate a young. She came to the OR with a Kaneki anesthetist. Was like, "What is this you're wearing?"
Kaneki.
I said, "It's from a show called Tokyo Ghoul. It's very nice." And she went from embarrassed to smiling, and I just smiled back and gave a thumbs up.
That's so cute. Also, thank you, Marcelista. Thank you. That's adorable. Yeah, I think like things like this can really help with kids, especially if they're shy. I know that like the only way people used to get me out of my shell was like by showing interest in some of the things that I was interested in. Like they'd be like, "Oh, that's a nice Hogwarts scarf you got there. You like Harry Potter?" And then like that would make me like start yapping at the speed of light about my hyperfixation on Harry Potter. Yeah, 100% feel jealous of you. I don't know why. Like I barely knew how to do my own makeup. I was short. I was so tiny. What is there to be jealous of? Yeah, the hematism. He may yap. Practice ceiling yapping. Yeah, all you have to do is start talking about one of my hyperfixations, and then I'll just go. Tokyo Ghoul fan. What's wrong with it? Tokyo Ghoul is peak. It was peak until like Route A. I really enjoyed season 1. I wish I could go back and relive it. Maybe I should rewatch it. I'll download it and watch it on the plane. Oh wait, no, I was gonna sleep on the plane. Oh shit, speaking of the plane, I need a pack. I need a pack. Okay. Alright, I think I've yapped enough for one day. For those of you that might be unaware, I will be away for the rest of the month. However, I shall bring my laptop, I shall bring my setup, and depending on how the connection is over there, maybe if it's good, I'll be able to stream normally. If it's not that great, then I'll do spaces, or I'll buy like one of those 5G Wi-Fi eggs and stream from there. Okay, sorry, give me a second. Okay. Himedoko, Himekoko! Himekoko! Can I miss you when stream ends, or is that too soon? Give it 5 minutes. 5 minutes after stream ends, and then you can start oohing. Yeah, but I'm also gonna be posting some videos and shorts, and I don't know. I think I might want to try make use of my basement channel. So like, because I kind of want to keep the videos on my channel music related, since I have the official music artist label. So any random unrelated videos, I'll either post them on my Twitter or on my second channel, or yeah, that's pretty much it. Best I can last is 5 seconds. Wow, we got a quick shot over here. You planning to meet some of the JPs there? Yeah, definitely. I actually need to probably set a date, because otherwise, like, we're all gonna forget. Yeah, second channel. Yeah, it's called Hima's Basement. It's usually for my unarchived streams or Twitch VODs. But I think I should start using it more as, like, you know, if there's anything that I want to post but isn't really important enough for the main channel, kind of like the acapella versions of the covers, or like any random short covers that I have. What else? I might want to do like some stream highlights over there as well. Still haven't really decided yet, but it's just like a random archive account. It was your yeah, it was mine. It's literally linked it's linked on my channel. If you scroll down, it's like it's right there. How many vetoes are locked in the basement? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll gladly become a basement dweller for Hima. It's okay. I let them out every once in a while to get some sunshine and to water them, and then back in the basement they go. Yeah. So that's the plan, and
My stupid pocket.
I forgot what else I was gonna say. But
Dispatch to patrol. Reports of a possible 211 in progress at the cafe.
What is a 211?
Of Himemiya Rie Boulevard and Avenue 69.
I know it's like a police code for a crime, but I don't know what exactly is a 211.
Wearing a dress with hat.
5 feet nothing? What? Excuse me, I'm actually 5'3". I'm gonna say balls? Yeah, I was gonna say balls. That one's a teabagging? What's a teabagging? I mean, like, I know what teabagging is in games and stuff, but like in crime. Oh, kidnapping! Oh yeah. Wait, am I being kidnapped? Or no, I'm the suspect. Who am I kidnapping? 5'3" with or without heels. That's for me to know. I need to find out. Wink. Oh, also for those asking, I'm just gonna post a reference sheet first anyways. I'm gonna post a reference sheet for you guys to use while I snazz it up a little bit. That's gonna make it a nice little design with like key information like my height, my birthday, things like that. But I'll post it so you guys can see it first. The high resolution version. Okay. With that being said, thank you guys for coming today. I'm gonna send you over. Is there anyone else streaming today? I think Wemmy is gonna be doing Sonic in like 10 minutes. So I will send you guys over there. And thank you for coming. Thank you for coming. And the next time I stream, I don't know when I'll be, so I'm not gonna have a schedule for the rest of the month, most likely. But thank you guys so much for coming and for being so patient with me. This week was a disaster. I was so stressed, and I still have some things to complete before I go to the fucking airport. It's not over. The grind isn't over. And I have to pack. I have to pack as well. Fuck. Okay. Let's see. Remy, I'll write you guys in. And then I will see you. Let's see. Okay, Sonic. I will see you sometime soon. Please be on the lookout for any streams or any spaces on my Twitter or on here as well. I'll try and give you guys a little bit more of a head up before I do the streams, but just keep an eye out for any waiting rooms and things. Hopefully the Wi-Fi is gonna be all right over there. Yeah. Thank you. Safe travels. Thank you. Don't miss me too much now. Okay? See you sometime soon. That's what my dad said to me before he left. Yeah. Well, unlike your dad, I'll come back for you. Okay? Okay, baby girl. Girl, no, don't cry. Don't cry. I'll be back soon. Yes. Thank you so much, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye. I'm gonna miss you guys so much. I'm gonna miss you. It's okay. It's like I'm still around anyways. I'm not dying. I'm not G-wording. It's a promise. 약속해요. Bye bye. Bye bye. 어쭈.